To be the man, you gotta beat the man, and I'm saying, woo! You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Woo! Styling and profiling. Woo! Showtime.
Welcome to Defend the Hustle. Buffalo always keeps it a buck.
I can guarantee you most of the audience is gonna agree with me before they agree with you.
Lock in, because Buffalo is about to
crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
Go ahead and
right here, right now.
You go ahead.
subscribe and share now.
Oh man, let me take that down. Golly. All right. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Defend the Hustle. Middleman, go ahead and introduce yourself and we'll get this show on the road.
First of all, thank y'all for coming out. I am the Middleman Picker, part-time reseller, full-time truck driver. I sell on Amazon, eBay, and Walmart, and sometimes whatnot. And I like to apologize. I didn't get the notification and I forgot. Me and the wife been busy all day trying to get these shipments out. And we totally just been nose to the, just trying to get this stuff in and out of here.
Yeah.
I forgot, Brian.
Oh man, it's all good, man. I told you, bro, ain't no big deal. I mean, it ain't, it was okay. It just we talking about whatnot, y'all. And we'll get into it once we get into the show. Everyone that don't know me, I am Buffalo Picker. I'm also a full-time reseller, retired military, retired federal government, and I appreciate you all coming out tonight, hanging out with us. I'm actually operating on fumes right now. Just like I just mentioned, I had a whatnot show today, and I had one of those Murphy's Law moments. Whatever could go wrong, whatever can go wrong, will go wrong, and that's basically what we did today. But we worked our way through it, per se, and looking forward for the next one. Let me give a shout out to the chat. Shout out to Nita J. Thank you for being the first in the chat and supporting the channel. Shout out to All in One Package. All in One Package. Miss Buffalo, she basically hosted the Whatnot show today. A lot of people that support the Whatnot was glad to, have our show back. And, Jennifer Hayes also was there as the mod for the show. Jennifer did, basically what she do as a moderator. Appreciate you all for what you all did with the Buffalo Picker whatnot. Shout out to Samurai. Thank you for coming out supporting the channel. Shout out to J Mo. That is Jim the Tech. Thank you for all that you do and the knowledge that you bring to the show when it's come to IT. Let's see who else I got in here. Shout out to Lil David. Thank you for your continued support of the channel. And I think that's it. So yeah, I had a whatnot show today. Our first show back from Q4, and we had a nice turnout. However, um, we were finding out a lot of complaints was coming through from the buyers about the shipping. And if you ever sold on whatnot, you pretty much know, we as the sellers don't have no control over the shipping. If it glitch out, I mean, it's a whatnot issue more so than a seller's issue. So, Miss Buffalo and Jennifer was basically, kept repeating the same thing to these folks. But I understand, people that constantly buy and whatnot, they used to a certain type of way of business being conducted. And, it just wasn't nothing. It was basically out of our hands. I went in, I did what I could do on my end to make the correction, but it wouldn't correct itself. We was telling people to go back out, come back in. They was doing that because that's supposed to, if it is glitching, that's supposed to help work the situation out. And I just wasn't, understanding why it wasn't fixing itself. And we lost probably 8 to 10 good buyers based off of that. They was just like, they're not going to buy it anymore based off of those rates. So as we intended to run the show for at least to 4:30, but we ended up cutting the show around 3:30 because when you running a $2 start or even a $1 start on an auction, it's all with the contingency that people are going to bid against each other to run the prices up a tab. And what I started noticing towards the 3:15 time range, people just wasn't bidding no more because they were frustrated with the shipping prices that whatnot was giving them. And like I said, I understood it. That's why I went on and told Miss Buffalo we was gonna go ahead and run all the giveaways and then call the show because I just, I'm there to make money too, and I'm not just there to just, give away stuff for $2 and $3 and $4. Especially some of the good stuff I was giving away. I think, and not to single nobody out, but congratulations to Cheryl was in the auction, and I think she ended up getting a 2025 holiday Barbie for $5. And congratulations to her because, like I said, earlier when we talked about whatnot, is you can't get mad at the customer
Yeah.
if you're going to start your prices off that low. But at the same time, I was aware of what was going on in the room as far as where people making it competitive or is not being competitive. So I just had decided to go ahead and call the show, and this was way before Cheryl won her item, but I was just kind of monitoring some of the bids, and I just for you know to protect myself, I decided to call the show an hour early. nobody noticed it. I'm telling you all because y'all are like family when it comes to the reselling community. Sometimes you have to make those tough calls, and that was a call that I had to make because I just seen the decline in the competition with the bidding on the items. Now I came in hot. I had a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. People got some
Yeah.
good deals.
Dang.
I mean, I had you name it, I had it. Some of the good Legos, WWE, DC Comic, Marvel. Um, I had a lot of different brands that I was running out there, and people that came to the show. I think this kind of action figure dude came, Cheryl came, Bill Bixby. I can't remember who else came in, but it was some deals to be got out there today. But we definitely got to figure out the shipping because I think that was the common denominator for a lot of people not wanting to bid anymore when they start seeing those ridiculous shipping costs. So we got to make sure that I'm on the same page with whatnot, and that if a situation like that happened again, I would know how to quickly make the correction. Because at one time it just seemed that I went in and made the correction, and everybody prices went back down, and then all of a sudden, two auction back in, it started going back up. So I don't know what was going on, but definitely got to figure that out before Thursday, which we're gonna do another whatnot. And I gotta make sure everything is working the way it's supposed to be working.
You
But
said
I
you doing
definitely
one Thursday?
say again.
You doing one Thursday?
Yeah, I'm doing two a week, Sunday and Thursday. Thursday won't be as long as the Sunday one, but it probably won't be as many items. But yeah, I'm gonna do one Thursday and I'm gonna do one on Sunday. But Sunday is gonna be like the heavy hitter. Thursday is gonna be, um, it's gonna be decent. I'm not gonna put a lot of the heavy hitters into Thursday, but I will put some good items in Thursday. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be Thursday and Sundays. So, and if you haven't bookmarked the show, go to Whatnot Buffalo Picker and
Yeah.
bookmark. Like I said, if you were a reseller in there today, you came up
I'm
big
doing
time,
that right now. Doing that right now.
you know, big time. So, but I just like I said, I want to give a shout out to the people that came out support the channel. Um, and thank you and continue to support the channel and share it. I think we had over 50 some people in there today, and then it dwindled down to like 30 and then to 20 because we just couldn't get the postage right. We just couldn't get it right. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how my whatnot went today. I mean, I still got a lot of sales. I'm not complaining about that. What I am complaining about the fact that, whatever was going on with whatnot, it killed a lot of the buyers. A lot of even the old buyers was like, hey, we ain't gonna, we can't buy no more today because the postage is just ridiculous. So, and like I said, I understood it. Um, yeah. So it was. I mean, Cheryl talking about it right here, but yeah, we was getting a lot of complaints about that shipping, man. It was like every other auction. People was complaining about the shipping. So I'm surprised that people were still. Well, I ain't gonna say I was surprised because people. This was a good thing for us that I took away from it was even though the postage was crazy, people still wanted me to stick around and run some more stuff because they knew I had good stuff. I mean, my stuff was basically in the same condition you would buy it in the stores. This wasn't no liquidation type stuff. This was like stuff I actually handpicked from the shelves and bring it into the warehouse and sell it because I can get it at a good discounted price. So people seen the quality and the stuff. I had a few low ballers in there thinking that they was gonna get those big transformer sets for $80 when they selling for $200 to $300 on the open market. But I just laughed it off. I mean, people gonna try to get what they can get. Uh, yeah, yeah, I agree, Lil David, for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much, man. I'm not gonna drive the show down from whatnot, because I definitely, I felt like I was telling my son when we was leaving the warehouse today, I felt like I had been in a boxing match, like I was just taking body blows.
Cool.
It wasn't from like the sales. I mean, some things they really was driving it up, especially with the Legos and some of the action figures. The people that was coming in, they was battling for that stuff. But the I guess the sour grape was the fact that a lot of the buyers left because of what was going on with the shipping. And like I said, I'm gonna definitely do my due diligence to get that part fixed, so that when people come out and they're expecting a certain type of shipping rate, that they're gonna get what they expect. So definitely will be on the phone or email and whatnot once we off this show tonight to figure that out, so I can have it all together going into the future shows. Um, other than that, Miller man, what you accomplished this week as a reseller?
I and the main reason why we didn't come was because we're doing shipments and things around the house. So that's one of the things that's being accomplished. And I did a Amazon shipment this week because Amazon picking up again because of everybody know in the first quarter, going into the second quarter, more mainly the second quarter, uh, income tax time.
Yeah.
Um, Pretty soon it's gonna. As I was looking at the numbers for last year, I seen the spike in sales in certain months, and the second quarter was, I want to say, the end of the second quarter, the sales spiked up because the second quarter is what, April, May, June. In June,
Right.
it seemed May and June it was like here, and now I'm just trying to get all that stuff in for this second and third quarter because before you know it, it's gonna be fourth quarter all over again. Like it's
Yeah.
already February. It's February 1st today. Did it seem like it was just the first of the year, like the first day of the year?
Yeah.
Now February is already here, and before you know it, February will be over because there's only 28 days in this month.
Yeah.
This is leap year. This ain't leap year this year, is it?
No.
Okay, so it's on 28 days this month. So we trying to prepare. I gotta get this stuff gone, man. I enjoy not shipping, seller fulfilling.
Daily.
Oh man, I enjoy that so much right now, man.
Yeah.
I see that Walmart is having that glitch again, which they putting stuff back into my inventory.
Yeah.
And I don't know why they do that, but for some odd reason they're doing it. That's why you got to stay on Walmart, constantly looking at their your inventory in Walmart, because they'll switch it. You know how it is when you making the listing or you
Mhm.
finna ship it. They have you go into seller slash WF fulfill. When it hits the warehouse, it goes to Walmart fulfill.
Right.
But then when you run out of inventory, it goes back down to, it'll say seller slash WF fulfill, WFS fulfill.
Right.
And that's where they getting me at, because now they filling in stuff on their own. Like I
Mhm.
don't know why does it switch over to that, but it switch overs to that.
Yeah.
So you either got to delete that item, or you got to refill it. And that's the issue I'm running into right now for them. But other than that, man, we just still shipping over here.
Oh, okay.
I
Did you
told
do
you.
any buying this week?
Now you see, I did a couple buys, just a couple, just small raw drive by. That's
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
I haven't buying anything because I'm trying
Small,
to.
small. At what? Like 2 carts?
No, no, no. It wasn't even. This the fun. It wasn't even a whole cart. So the lady at the one over here close to us, they used to me coming in getting 2 carts and stuff like that. So I didn't even have a whole cart full of stuff. And she was like, "Oh, you're not buying that much today?" I said, "Well, I came to look and see if y'all still had the 49-cent sale going."
Right.
And she was like, "No, it's only for one day." I'm like, "Huh?" I said, "As long as I've been coming to Ross, I never heard they never had no one day 49-cent sale. It usually be for the whole week because they're marking down each section of the store.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they can't do that in one day.
Who
They're not
told you
doing
that though?
it late at the cash register.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
that's not how that worked. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, those people, man, they just there. I mean, you're gonna get out of people what you put into them,
yeah,
and it's a lot of people working at those stores, mostly for the discount that they get as a employee, because stores like that, man, they don't take care of their employees, man. So them people are there at working that as a little part-time job. They ain't trying to learn a whole lot about the job. They just trying to make the time so that they can get their check and take advantage of the 40% off that they get as an employee.
mm-hmm.
They ain't trying to learn the policies and all that stuff, man, because they know the store is not invested in them. I actually ran into a lady. We were having a nice little conversation. I was like, before I was getting ready to leave the cash register, I said, "Do y'all take the sales certificate?" She was like, "What is that?" I said, "It's like a tax exempt. Like when buyers come in, they can get tax exempt from the state." She was like, "No, no, we don't do nothing like that." I just smiled. I ain't want to ruffle no fellas, so I
Mm-hmm.
just smiled, man, got my stuff and left on out the store. But it just to kind of, follow up on, basically that these people, man, they just there, trying to get that little check for the part time work and get gone, man, because the companies don't invest in them, so they ain't investing in back into the company,
Yeah.
you know.
It sounds like that's the same issue I had. And you ran into somebody like that too.
Yeah, but it was just a
Yeah.
test, man. I wasn't trying to do it with
Yeah.
them at that time, but I was just kind of testing the water just to see if she was knowledgeable of it. But I just like I said, I just got my stuff and left from there. But it was actually the same day I was chasing the 49-cent sale.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got a video. Probably gonna come out next week. I was trying to intentionally hold it back for at least 2 weeks before I push it out of the items that I picked up during their 49-cent sale, which I'll be talking about in the video about what I found for 49 cents, what I actually found that was marked down on clearance, and what I found for regular price that had a nice return on the platforms that I sell on. So I'll kind of go in a little depth on that in the video, but yeah, man. So you just stepped in the wall. I mean, Ross, and that was about it.
Yeah, bro. I had I had opportunities to stop by other Ross during the week, but I'm on a freeze right now. I got to push this stuff out. I like how it looked this fourth quarter that just
Yeah.
passed. So I got to get this stuff out. I really do. I can't keep buying. I can't keep buying and keep buying and not getting it out. And
Yeah.
I have to be real strict on that. Plus, I got some plans to go on vacations this year, so um, it's gonna be balls to the wall because shoot, when vacation come, I don't want to be worrying about no inventory. That's not gonna be on
Yeah.
my mind.
I'm still listening. Keep going.
Oh, you good? Yeah. So yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna stop buying for a while. I if a good opportunity comes, then I will make a purchase. Just put it like that. But if it comes down to trying to push out inventory because I still got a lot of inventory,
Yeah.
uh, I have to slow down. I need to build my amounts on these platforms up because you look at it, you have about 3,000-4,000 items on there. I need to push it. I got to push it straight across, and got to focus on eBay eventually.
Right.
So that's the goal. Because when you list on Amazon and Walmart, and we always say it's easier to list on those platforms than it is on eBay.
Right.
And once I get those platforms under control, eBay, I have quite a few things that I can put on eBay now. So you know, because after Amazon stopped allowing you to put collectibles and used toys on their platforms, now I got to push those to either either Walmart or eBay now. Because Walmart you got to apply to be able to sell used on there. I know
Right.
you've seen that.
Yeah.
So Walmart allow you to sell used on there after you apply and they accept your application. So that's the next goal. You know, but yeah, once I get a grip on the inventory, get as much stuff in, and plus, as you see, a lot of the inventory on Amazon, everybody is dropping their prices because the fourth quarter is over and they're trying to get that money back in their pockets. So, getting a lot of high price arrows going on right now. Yeah, you got to put out the fire. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
Amazon and Walmart will take your listing down if you get the high price in there.
Yeah. I
Mm.
got a few of them myself. Like I said last week, y'all, we're gonna start doing the giveaways at random. We're
Mm.
not gonna just wait to the end of the show to give them away. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick giveaway. Um, I had a couple items that I wanted to bring from the warehouse, and see this wheel. It slows down my computer too. So let me go ahead and run this real quick. If you're interested in this Batman gold label,
Okay, gold label.
I'm gonna run this. Put your number in the chat from 1 to 20. Let's see what I had. 1 to 23. 1 to 23. If you're interested in this.
1 to 23.
All right. Go ahead and drop the number in the chat. We're gonna run this right quick, and it's gonna be early birds giveaway. Let's see.
I hope everybody's staying warm though. Let's put that out there because
Shout
it
out
was
to
cold.
FOA BP 132. Thanks for coming out. My bad, middleman.
No, you good, man. I hope everybody's
Marie.
staying warm because we get everybody getting hit with this cold weather. Even us down here in Florida.
Oh, Marie is not in here. All right, Marie. Hey, it's the early bird giveaway. All
Yeah,
right, go ahead and drop your number in the chat if you're interested in this Batman.
yeah. I see
Uh,
Justin. Is Justin in here?
I'm not sure.
Oh, neither one on here today. Okay, yeah, neither. Yeah, I didn't see him either.
All right, we're gonna get ready to close this one out, y'all. 10 seconds. Only drop your number once, y'all.
Yeah, it's good
Florida girl,
odds.
pick up, drop the number.
Ain't too many people dropping numbers.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get it going.
The king of collectors.
That's it,
Welcome in.
y'all. That's it. Oh, the king of collectors. I think he was in there on
Your whatnot.
whatnot today. I think. I mean, Miss Buffalo was no better than I. All right, 21. Who got it?
It's without going over. Dang, that'd be me.
What you got?
17?
Nobody got 18, 19, 20?
No, no.
All right. All right. Congratulations.
Hey, I appreciate where everybody at.
I don't know, man. I guess they weren't interested in it.
Oh, that
Um,
it's a gold label.
yeah, that's the gold label, y'all. That's top dog.
Yeah. You want to see gold labels?
Yeah, you see that right there? Top dog when you are looking for these type figures. Let me take this down.
Is everybody stuck in the snow? Are you stuck in the snow, Samurai?
All right, congratulations, middleman.
Ain't no problem.
Yeah, you probably already got about 4 or 5 of these anyway.
I trying to see who to give it to, but
Yeah, I
everybody.
just noticed too, man. This mug got a little blemish right there on the plastic.
Mm,
Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, but anyway, it's free. It's still intact.
hey, it's all good. What where are you at, Samurai? Are you in Texas?
Let's see. Let's see. Um,
DFY, Dallas Fort Worth area. Oh, okay.
all right. Let's see.
DFW. I mean, to my DFY. All
Let's
right.
see.
That's a busy area though.
Hey, King of Collectors, were you at the Whatnot show today? Everybody trying to stay warm, I guess, Cheryl. So for me, I had 2 buys from Whatnot. I mean, not Whatnot, from Walmart this week. Um, I did the 49-cent sale with Ross. I ran a couple of stores. Actually, I ran 6 stores. I ran 6 and I had success at 3. So 3 of the Walmarts either they were sold out of the 49-cent items or they just didn't get around the toys. So and also I had some good finds at Burlington.
Mm,
Burlington really had some great items, which I will show on the video that's going to come out next week of some of those finds. That's kind of like my bonus to the video to show you all those items. Sadly, though, unless you live in a remote area, by the time you see the video, those probably going to be cleaned out of the stores anyway. But I'm not going to say you know it ain't intentional because I want to have a little room to get my stuff into the fulfillment center and sold before everybody go out and find these items. I mean, but if you go out to the stores on a weekly basis, you're gonna find them. Now they're on retired. I used to be the guy going to work every day and be talking about, man, I wish I could go to the store and find this and find that, and like some of these collectors be finding. But now I'm that guy. I can go to the stores throughout the week, at any time that they are open, without any pushback from my boss, because I don't have one of those no more.
hmm. So you're
So
your own boss.
yeah, uh, so maybe to get into those stores and kind of run with those guys and find the great deals while the other people at work. So you know, um, So that was and also I was working on a liquidation at the warehouse. A lot of you all know that I did get in an electronic load of 6 pallets, and I'm working through that stuff. I just got to find an out for one of the items that I have. I tried to sell a couple of them on Whatnot today. I think I put out 6 and 2 sold, so I got to find another avenue to try to move those because I have a lot of them, and I can't sell them on Amazon or Walmart. So I got to see what Facebook Marketplace and eBay and places like that, uh, to try to move that stuff. But that's the thing about, when you buy, you make purchases, you got to definitely have an out. You got to have places where you can move that stuff. And that's what I'm trying to do now is figure out, am I going to lot it up and try to sell it as a lot or find another seller that I can sell to at a discount price because maybe they have a flea market or something like that where they sell at and they can take that stuff and move it over there. So that's what I'm in the process of getting done. Although I must say the palette has a lot of good stuff. Matter of fact, I had a Disney. They call it Disney story phones for kids. Those things right now sell on Amazon for $99.
Dang.
And the crazy thing is, I'm approved to sell Disney on Amazon. However, Amazon has me red gated in the product. That's why I say the brands are not controlling whether or not you can sell on the Amazon platform. Amazon is controlling that,
Yeah.
because there's no way I can sell every Disney product except for that one. And the reason being is because Amazon probably have so many in inventory, they blocking everybody from selling it until their inventory get to a certain level, and then they're gonna take the red gate off of it and open it up for people to sell. Hopefully by that time I'll be sold out of it anyway, because I am selling them on Walmart. But I did a giveaway today to a lucky winner, and like I said, those things right now you can sell it at the lowest price is $99 on Amazon if you know they will open up the red gate and let people sell it. But yeah, that's pretty much, man. That's pretty much all I accomplished this week. Do you have any show and tells?
Oh, I got the 2 things that you sent me. One that I won a couple weeks ago, and then the GI Joe. I appreciate it.
Oh, okay, yeah, old Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, man. Remember him growing up, and then
Yeah, matter of fact, I had one of those in the bins to do a giveaway today. I mean, not giveaway, but to sell it uh, on Whatnot, but I didn't get around to it, man.
okay.
Like I said, I was pushing out a lot of good figures today. It was one guy in there. I don't remember his name, but hey, if you can win, you can win. He was like, when people start fading out because they was upset with the shipping costs.
Mm.
Oh, buddy was hanging around because he knew even with the shipping costs, he was getting a great deal for those WWE figures. You get a WWE figure for $2 to $3, and you paying maybe $9 and something for shipping. Oh, you still coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he kept asking Miss Buffalo, you got any more WWE figures? You got any WWE figures? And, she trying to appease to the customer, but in my mind, I already know what the game is. I'm like, oh no, we
Gonna
ain't
buy
really
them
no more
all up.
action figures. The WWE's gonna stay in the box, But I mean, he came up. He probably won maybe 4 back to back at
Wow.
$3 to $4, man. So he
Wow.
was trying to get them all, bro.
That's what I needed to be on.
I had to turn the water faucet off, man. Yeah. I was like, man, hey, no, we ain't doing it that way, I mean, if he was spending, $10, $12, I probably kept it going. But nah, that ain't no $3 to $4, bro. We ain't operating like that now. We ain't getting it that cheap.
Man, see, if I was
Yeah,
if I
Jennifer,
was him, he
Jennifer know
definitely
exactly what we're talking about.
he definitely would have got him for that if I was there.
Yeah, yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
he too.
Bill Bixby and Killer with Discount Action Figure Dude, they came in there and made a little noise, but I think they left too after they those
Chipping.
posted prices, man. I was like, man, it really kind of put a gray cloud over the show for today. But like I said, I'm definitely gonna do my due diligence to get it corrected so we don't have that problem anymore. Because I still got a bunch of stuff, man, I need to run, and I still got a lot of action figures that are gonna run along with dolls and mystery packs and stuff like that, Legos and stuff. So, um, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to the next one, man, and just keep it going. If you keeping up with the whatnot show, I'm not this Sunday will not be a whatnot show because of the Super Bowl. I see a lot of resellers are still running their shows for the Super Bowl, but we're not going to do that. We're going to shut it down and just kick back. I might watch the game, I may not. I haven't really watched a whole lot of NFL this past year, so I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the two teams that are in the Super Bowl, so I don't know if I'm going to watch it or not, but I definitely will take some time out and relax a little bit that day, and then just bring it back the following week, Thursday, and then jump into that Sunday. My birthday is on the 9th of this month as well. I'm a Aquarius baby,
Okay.
so I'll
Okay.
be doing something. I don't know, maybe go to breakfast or something like that. I got to figure it out.
Be 30
Uh,
years old again.
huh?
Be 30 years old again.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro. Hey, 40, man. 40, man. What Jay Z say? Uh, what do you say? 40 is
The
the
new
new
foot.
30 or
Yep.
something? Yeah, hey, bro. Yeah, man. Hey,
Man, shoot.
yeah. So, we gonna figure it out.
So there's not going to be a show Sunday night then?
Man, I think everybody gonna be watching the Super Bowl, so I don't want to, try to hold people to come to the show, and
Yeah, I'll be watching
we,
it too
we just go,
myself.
we just gonna probably put it on ice, and then just come back that following Sunday. It's probably the best move anyway, because I gotta see with Miss Buffalo, we're gonna do something Sunday or Monday. I don't know. I prefer to do it on the weekend anyway, because Sunday I try to get back in motion. Monday I try to get back in motion with the business. So but yeah, probably I'm a breakfast guy. I like breakfast more than any other cuisine. So I'm gonna find a good breakfast place and go there.
Yeah, I got a ton of them up there in Atlanta area.
It is, man. I mean, we've been hitting them now. We've been hitting them. We were hitting them hard for a minute, but I just got to look around. I don't want the same old, but
Mm-hmm.
I just got to look around. But we do have some favorites, that we go to or have been to. So I just got to look around and figure out, which one I'm going to try to go to, and we're going to go there and do a little celebration and call it a day, man. Come home, probably sleep the rest of the day.
Yes,
Go, hey, go get food, get the itis, and come back home, lay out. Uh,
that happens to us.
yeah,
That happens to us, man. Yeah, she love breakfast, especially when I go get it.
yeah, no, that's right. Ain't nothing like service, bro. Ain't nothing like service, you know.
It tastes a whole lot better when I go get it.
Oh, when your wife birthday, man?
The 25th.
Oh, okay. So is she a Pisces?
But I don't know about no on the
Zodiac?
I don't know, but on the zodiac I know it's Taurus.
Yeah, okay. I think that's more towards the end of the month, so I think she's a Pisces, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, she's a Pisces.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
she said yes. Yeah, she
Yeah,
met.
I mean, I kind of keep up with in my little group, like Capricorn is before me, Pisces is after me, something like that. So, I wasn't big into zodiacs until my middle daughter started telling me a lot about it, and I started reading it on my own and stuff. And I like, some of that stuff makes some sense, some of it don't, but you know, I ain't like no hardcore into your zodiac sign or that kind of stuff. I just know, my time frame, like what is a Aquarius,
Yeah, I ain't never kept up with them. I just knew mine because it's mine. You know what I mean? I ain't never kept up with them.
yeah. Okay.
I just tell you what month them kids be born in, and that's it. I
Yeah.
don't know what these signs are. They're like, Daddy, you don't know no, I don't know your sign. Well, I'm supposed to know your sign. But I know your day you born. How about that? That's more important to me.
Did you ship in these right here to Amazon?
Nope.
Where they
In my storage.
at?
No, no.
These things,
It's
this right
batteries.
here,
It's got
uh,
batteries though, right?
huh?
I think the reason why I didn't ship it because it got batteries.
Oh, okay.
They won't let
But
me send
I
it
don't
in.
know, man. I ain't even tried to do nothing with them, man. They still, the rest of them are still in their original shipping box that they were shipped to the house in.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
So,
I may just hold on to them to Q3, see
mhm.
what they doing, and then try to make a move. I mean, I looked at some the other day, and it's still a pretty decent price on there. It ain't really the price that we paid, but it ain't
Yeah.
really too much difference. If people want to get some of these things, you might gonna pay uh probably gonna pay about $10-15 more than what we paid for them, but it's still a
Mhm.
good price for these. And
I,
as
th-
you
I
can
think those,
see,
I think those did have batteries. I'm almost positive because I think that's the
you
reason why I
said
didn't send them in.
included. Are you saying included?
Yeah, I think that's the reason why I didn't send them in. Because Amazon, they want you to have that material sheet. So, they did that on them one of them car Legos we had. Maybe I could be wrong, but they definitely inside my storage.
No, I don't see
Yeah,
nothing about saying batteries included.
yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, they stores do ship with batteries. But Amazon's little uh strict on you shipping things with batteries into their warehouse. They want you to use a separate carrier in order to ship it in their warehouse. Well, ship it to their warehouse.
Yeah, I don't see anything on here that said batteries included, man.
Okay. Well, I
Yeah.
could be wrong. It was a reason why I didn't ship them in there. It had to been.
It probably was the price.
Oh,
You
good.
probably
Yeah,
trying to wait it out.
yeah, they ain't going nowhere. Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Hey,
You probably trying to wait it out for that better price, but
yeah.
yeah. I mean, this was a great find, man, for that price.
Yeah.
Uh,
I wish I could have bought more.
yeah.
They limit you.
I should have bought more. Um, you know, did they have a limit on it though?
Hmm.
You can only
Yeah.
get 5.
Yeah. They
Yeah,
stopped at that.
yeah, okay. See, I know the antidote for that would have been just had me in Buffalo to order 5, and then I would have had 10.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So
think we got them way cheaper than 33.
yeah, we got them for 20 something.
Yeah.
20 something.
Yeah, they was on sale, boy. They were going fast
Yeah,
too.
yeah, they were. That's why they had put a cap on how many you could get.
Yeah, they were going, man. If you ain't get on it before you looked up, they was gone. Yeah, they was gone. That's almost like those Godzillas, man. Them Godzillas went so fast. I'm glad to get on them fast.
Yeah, I got a call from Jim the Tech, and he said that I didn't get a chance to look it up, but so I could talk about it today. But I'm just speaking on secondhand information. Um, that Amazon is opening up a pilot store somewhere up north, like a Walmart.
Hmm.
They
Why
actually
they want
opening
to
up
do that?
a department store. So that's going to be like their little pilot run to determine whether or not they're going to open up more of those stores throughout the United States to compete with Walmart.
Well, there's still enough for people. There's still enough for the reseller stuff. So they should probably open up quite a few
oh,
stores.
oh yeah, they know where to get it now.
Yeah, they
They know where to get
man.
it.
And think about the resellers that they kick off of their platforms, and they just grab their inventory. You
Right.
know what you got to go through just to even get your inventory back. Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
could kick them off. You could kick them off the platform, freeze they pay, and keep their inventory. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That's gangster, man. They're gangster.
But
Gangster,
they
bro.
give you what is a 6 month? Isn't it 6 months before you can think about
Your
sending
wife's
it back
birthday
to
is
you?
the 20 something. She said 26, didn't she?
25th.
25th. Okay. 25th. Uh, Miss Buffalo was asking.
Yeah, yeah. I got to make sure I get that right because I get in trouble every time I get it wrong.
Well, hey, people in my circle, man, I can't forget their birthdays, bro. These some birthday celebrating people, bro. You know, being
Yeah.
military, man, one thing about being military is that they will. Well, I put it like this right here. In my early days in the military, they didn't care nothing about your birthday. You know, birthday was just another day. You know, you can find yourself on your birthday in the field, on guard duty, on police patrol. You know,
Mm.
whatever duties they could come up with, it happened to be on your birthday. You know, but as I got older in the military, I guess because of the command positions that I was working in
Mm.
units, they tend to celebrate your birthday more. But I was so conditioned to not celebrate my birthday, so when they would celebrate my birthday, I didn't know how to act, man. You know, they'll be bringing cakes in and cupcakes and, celebrate Sergeant Griffin's birthday. And, I'm standing over there looking goofy because I ain't used to celebrate my birthday. And then when I ran into uh, people that celebrate their birthday a lot, it still was kind of foreign to me. You know, like Miss Buffalo, she birthday celebration queen, bro.
She said it's like pulling teeth to get you to
Yeah,
celebrate.
man. She be like, well, if her birthday fall on Monday, she off the whole week, bro.
Hey, be like my aunts that when their birthday month comes, they hurt this the whole month. They ain't just one day. The whole month.
Now, she don't
Like,
do the
what?
whole month, but she almost do the whole week. For me,
Yeah, I don't.
bro, it's just, I mean, I'm grateful, to be here another year. But to me, I'm just conditioned in the brain, man. It's just another day, bro.
Yeah,
I don't get all, go through all that hoopla and all that old stuff about birthday. It's not that I'm not grateful for people that celebrate me as well. But it's just something that it's like what they say. I'm institutionalized from the military, bro. You know, a
Then,
lot of people don't understand that if you ain't spent 20 years of your life doing one thing or one way, you know, you get around people that, you know, that ain't accustomed to that and they just don't understand you, you know. But it's, you know, I used to look back when I was a young soldier, man, standing out there guarding the birds and the deers and, you know, talking about the enemy coming over the gate and all that other stuff, man, out there on my birthday or on Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve and, you know, pulling duty and stuff. And, you know, it's just like nothing else mattered, man. You just doing your job, serving your country, and, you know, rain, shine, sleep or snow, you out there, you know. And I just didn't get to celebrate that type stuff coming up. It was just
yeah,
it just eventually became another day.
yeah, that's how it was with me. We got the same at mind frame when it came to that. My wife would tell you,
Yeah,
I don't care nothing about that day. I
yeah,
appreciate living this long, you know, because I have a lot
right,
of family members and friends that pass before they can reach my age. So, you know, shoot, in the military, I was always deployed or in the field.
right.
You know, I can remember only one birthday in the military I celebrated, and that was my 21st birthday. That's the only one I can remember. All the rest of them, I either deployed or we in the field. You know, it was never really meant anything. You know, yeah, it is what it is. You know, just
Right.
we get back from the field, everybody go and hang out together, barbecue and things like that, and that was like every other weekend anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so it was yeah. We ain't
Now that's
never
one
mattered.
thing I can say in my early days being in the combat arms unit with the
Yeah,
field artillery people is that living that barrack life, just the togetherness of, you know, 100 men
yeah,
staying in one place and everybody looking out for each other. You know, if you need something to eat, you know, people trying to help you get you something to eat. You know, you need something to drink. You know, they trying to help you get something to drink. You know, they trying to show you around. You know, I remember when
yeah,
I came to the unit, I was fresh out of AIT, man, and these guys put their arms around me like I was their little brother. You know, and I remember this one guy. He was an E4 specialist from Detroit. And that Joker, I used to like, in my mind, I'm a young cat, you know, I'm 18 years old. I'm like, man, this dude kind of old to be a specialist, you know. I'm like 26, man, you should be like a staff sergeant or so. Get ready to make, you know, sorry for a class. But he was uh he was just a genuine good person, man. He didn't buy into the you know, that military thing of competing to get promoted. He was just trying to get by, man. And that dude, I looked at him like a big brother while I was stationed there, man. He looked out for me. I looked out for him. He gave me some life lessons and stuff. And, you know, it was just like it was like truly missed when I left that place. I was so glad to leave because I wasn't my MOS wasn't a combat arms per se MOS. And when I left there, I was so glad to leave, but at the same time, I missed those guys, man. That togetherness that they had, you know, it was like family, bro. You fall out, then you get back together, you know, you had a little beef, but nobody outside better not come in trying to mess with you. You know what I'm saying? And I missed that when I left there, man. But uh, I learned a lot. I learned a lot being at Fort Campbell with the soldiers and with the, you know, like I told you one time before, I'm gonna get off of my soapbox. I was blessed to be able to work with two E8s as a E2 getting ready to make E3 in the military. These two guys was like what military considered like grandfathers of the military because they was on their way out. You know, they was at the top of their rank. You know, they probably could have made sergeant major, you know, or whatever. But
or
these
so.
guys were so knowledgeable about how the military worked, about life. the mistakes, what to do and what not to do, and how you stay out of trouble, how you keep your nose clean to move up the ranks and all that stuff, man. They were just pouring into me, man. I wasn't even asking for the information. I just wanted to come to work. Man, every day I went in the office, they was just briefing me pretty much on, what I should be doing, what I'm not doing, what you need to do. I'm like every day, man, they were just pointing me, and that stuff kind of stayed with me all throughout the military. That's why when my soldiers would try to give me credit, I would always refer back to those guys. I'm just giving back to you all what those two guys were giving me when I was new in the military. So, but yeah, man, I miss the military days for sure. I put it like this right here. I miss the military way more than I miss the federal government. Federal government, you just went there to do a job with a
Camaraderie.
bunch of people that kind of thought they were higher than what they was. You know what I mean? But the military, man, I'm telling you, bro, it made an impact on me, that everlasting impact on me. Let's
You
see.
see, Fuel just dropped the super chat.
Oh, okay, okay. Let me look, get in the chat here. Oh, okay. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Let me run these buffaloes for you. Appreciate that, man. And thank you for the birthday wish.
Super chat received.
All right. Appreciate that, man. Defend the hustle, brother. Thank you.
We could talk about military all night, bro. It's
All
just,
night, man. All night, bro.
I know
So,
you meet brothers that forever. You meet
yeah, for
lifelong
sure.
brothers in there, and I still got lifelong brothers that I call best friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, there ain't nothing like that. The
Yeah,
problem
there's
is
no
getting
way.
out of it.
Yeah.
Once you get out, adjusting
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
yeah.
outside. That's the issue.
And the thing is, whatever you do in life, man, you will never run into that type of atmosphere. It just don't exist outside of that and I call it a corporation because that's what it is. It don't exist outside of that. You know, uh, it just don't.
I see Swamp Picker on came in, and Wesley Mode.
What's up, Wesley? Going on, brother? We couldn't get here last week, and also we won't be here this coming Sunday neither because of the Super Bowl. What's going on, Swamp Pete? Thank you for coming out. But we'll be back the following Sunday. But February the 8th, we won't be here for the show. And thank you all for coming out. We was just getting close to, man. I just got off my soapbox talking about my military life, but we was just getting close to closing this one out. Y'all missed the giveaway. I did a giveaway earlier. I didn't bring anything else to give away. I left that stuff at the warehouse today. Y'all missed my little soapbox about whatnot, so had to take care of some issues over there. Once I left the warehouse, I left the 2 items I was going to give away at the warehouse, so we'll have to make that up on the next show. Middleman, you got anything you want to add or plug before we get up out of here?
No, all I can say, just go follow me on Amazon.
Yeah, yeah,
Go,
yeah. Yeah, go over there and hit that shopping cart.
hey, go follow me on Whatnot, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, at the Middleman Picker. I think on TikTok is the Middleman 15. I think Jennifer, thank you for dropping all the links in the chat. Since we wrapping up, next show I probably have some giveaways. This show right here, I just wasn't prepared for anything. This week right here been one of those weeks. Well, everybody have a good week. Stay warm out there, man, because this week right here is going to be another cold week. Stay blessed. I hope to see everybody the following Sunday. Tell everybody, share the show, go in, hit the like button. We thank y'all for coming out, and we'll see y'all soon. Have a
What's
great week.
cold? What's cold in Florida, man?
Had 20 degrees, bro. We at
You know,
28.
20 in Central Florida, man.
We at 28 this whole
Wow.
weekend. Yeah. Tomorrow, I think
Wow.
it'll be 34 tomorrow the high. I mean, the low. And like 50, 56 the high, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it been cold. It been like in the 50s outside all day.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. You know, Florida do that thing. It was snowing up
And
in North
hey,
Florida.
the whole 8 years I was in Florida, man, especially I think I did 6 in Central Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't never remember getting below 50 down there.
Yeah,
You know,
man.
and that was a rarity to even get to 50. I
No,
mean,
we had that all the time under 50.
man, I'm telling you, when I was there, man, the whole time I was there, except for this one time, man, I was shorts and t-shirt, bro.
Yeah.
Shorts and t-shirt. One time I had to put a jacket on. I was shocked I had to do that. But yeah, thank everybody for coming out. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. I got a whatnot on Thursday at 2 p.m. We're gonna be pushing a lot of toys. Pretty much my show consists of probably 95% toys and maybe 5% electronics. So if we do give giveaways, we gave away 6 Starbucks cards, gift cards, and 2 buyers giveaways. And the buyer giveaways we gave away JBL headsets, and we gave away the Disney Storybook for kids, which is headphones that play stories and stuff for the kids. So
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know if I'm gonna give away that type of stuff this time around, but I will do some giveaways. It may just be toys for the Thursday show. But the Sunday show, we definitely are going to be doing somewhat of the same thing as far as the giveaways. And Jennifer, I hit you up here shortly. If you all want to donate to Jennifer, this is her. Where was it? Is that right? Jennifer, I think you put the wrong link in there.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Yeah,
Whatnot.com.
I think you want to put your let me see that you correct that. Jennifer, where's she at? Oh yeah. Okay. I was I figured you would change that. All right, so this is Jennifer on PayPal. If you all want to buy her a hot chocolate, coffee, whatever, milkshake, you can hit her up there. Give her a donation. And thank you all for coming out supporting the channel. Buffalo Picker, D Middleman. And we'll see you all in 2 weeks, unless you all come to Whatnot on Thursday. I'll see you then. You all take care. Enjoy the Super Bowl. And we'll have lots to talk about when you all come back.
Yeah.
We out.
And Florida tomorrow be 27 degrees, 54
Man,
high. Yeah,
it's
watch out,
crazy
man.
weather. This is crazy weather. All right, y'all have a good night.